And that's why I think he moved up into 5th place and is now up into 4th place. He doesn't want to see Marco Morelli disappear.
Oh, Morelli into 3rd place, Vader in 4th.
Yes, and the number 11. He is so determined, isn't he, to end his season on a high note. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And I said, just as you said, Matt.
Well then, up the hill we come once.
Of Gonzalez has the lead. He was disappointed yesterday. He got pushed back to 5th in the end. He's looking hopefully to impress people to get a ride. So Marco Morelli has his ride.
To gain, then it's going to be left and flick it right down the waterfall. How fast can you go through?
But he's having a superb ride this time in the dry. Morelli on the 90th already, but he isn't slowing down at all. He's right on Zen's tail and ahead
here. Well, look at that. Look at the gap forming. I mean, Morelli's not hanging around. I'll be very interested to see the lap times this time.
5 there, up into 2nd place. Takes that from Gonzalez. Uriarte has the advantage in the Hakim Danish.
What a character. What a character. Go on, Morelli as well, up in the round.
Now let's see Uriarte will be late on the brakes here. Close up on that lead.
Well, Danish set a 1:45.2 last time around. He's quicker than 3rd place too. This is his signing off ride from Rookies Cup. Not only is he past the
leading trio, so he comes out of the corner. The leading trio still have the advantage. Marco Morelli.
About the next 9 riders ahead of him. But is it going to be enough? 3 years, but he's already announced to join the Aspar team alongside Maximo Quiles in Moto3.
Over, but it's not green there, so that doesn't matter. Marco Morelli has the advantage.
He's still 1 second adrift from the chasing back. He's got it all to do, bless him. Come on next year. No plan B he came into Rookies Cup with. Plan A as well as
Keandro Fadiva, the man who finished 2nd, who did all the leading yesterday. Is it?
Back him. You can find another gear. Crack on. It's all there for the taking as Morelli truly worked out.
That's right, and he's looking for his 1st win of this season in 2nd place.
These 3 absolutely drilling it now, Peter. They are over a 10th of it. Moves up into 2nd place now, ahead of Gonzalez.
And as I say, Morelli looking for his 1st. He had 2 wins. He won in Jerez and Assen last year in Rookies Cup, but
although a 2nd quicker, maybe even 2/10 or 3 ahead of everybody else. That last
win of the season, he's only been on the podium once. He can do better than that, and that's what he's trying to show us at the moment. He's got a couple of 3rds and a 2nd yesterday. He'd love to sign off with another
slap around, and that is making the difference. We're on board with Uriarte, leading what's now really the chase.
He's chasing Uriarte. He's ahead of Gonzalez and Patama.
He had his first junior GP
victory. There he is, the number 95, the Argentine 18-year-old.
And he's got the 90s. We're looking at Zen Mitani, the Japanese rider, just behind us, inspired by Kevin Schwantz. That's why he runs the number 3 podium just a couple of weeks ago in Aragon. He had a wildcard replacement ride in the Moto3 5 of Lightning McQueen on top of his helmet as well. He really, a little 34. But look out front, Ramadipa now into the lead, ahead of Morelli and Beñat Fernandez. World Championship as Vader goes bumper cars with Gonzalez. Tribute to the Cars film, as well as he moves into 2nd place. Vader tried to get it.
Brian Uriarte is not letting them go. Look, he's there in 4th place. He's close into them and he's going to... Yeah, he could see Brian and them getting away at the front, and he doesn't want to let that happen. That was pretty.
Back on him, but missed out that time around. He also, Morelli, he loves the inside line here at turn.
Lock on to the rear of the number 7, Beñat Fernandez in 3rd as they go down the hill.
And Ramadipa.
Hairy stuff, but they both got away from it, or away with it. But it's given an advantage to
9 and 10. We saw that yesterday. It nearly brought him a bit of grief as well as he cut it 2 inside. His lead was short-lived, but Morelli took him straight back. He's saying, no, I need to lead this race.
Uriarte and Morelli in front.
Vader, though, as he's got Daniel for company, looking up the inside a couple of times, nearly clipping the back wheels of various riders.
That's right, but assuming that he's kept...
I've got the pace. I don't want to get overtaken in towards turn 1. You're following me, but Morelli's smart. He knows he just right behind the Christian. Really wants to try and find a way to make a move at turn 8. I just don't...
Same gearing as yesterday. He and Brian are on the short gearing, so he can do that type.
Needs to get out front and absolutely go for it. None of this tapping the rear seat unit. Rubbish.
That's right.
I think is particularly possible with that as Brian moves all the way over.
And still get a good drive on the green stuff. Brian Uriarte has to watch out. You know, too many. But he only qualified 15th. He was Fernandez on the 5th row of the grid. So, you know, if its pace is quicker or...
Over to the inside of the track, and him and Morelli going toe-to-toe. Morelli keeps the lead. Daniel...
The excursions onto the green, and he's going to have a long lap penalty. But he's obviously trying to get away, and than he was running in qualifying. Maybe the bike isn't really set up to do this, but...
Lap to third. Pratama maintains 4th position. It's all on Peter. Penultimate...
he's not getting away from Marco Morelli.
Yeah,
He's a bright, wily rider, and he'll make the best of the situation, certainly. There's the 51 of...
But lap time coming up. Gonzalez pushes Vader wide again. Let's see. He's definitely catching him sector by sector, isn't he? And as long as Pratama, Mitani and Dennis...
Brian Iriarte, he'll be late on the brakes at the bottom there. He goes from 4th to 3rd.
Here we go then. 2 laps left of this absolute thriller. As well as Gonzalez keep it fairly tidy as well. They'll be back on it, and that is not perfect line choice from the 95 and Morelli there, guarding his line well and truly. Not Spielberg.
Now, Brian said after the race yesterday that he knew he had something.
The usual overtaking place for David Gonzalez. Very nicely done indeed. Well done, that man. Sacrificing his run through the penultimate turn into this final corner they come. Going to get a big drive up the hill.
Over Vader Pratama. He said, I can't tell you what it is, but I know something that he'll go anywhere, won't he, Davies? He's a man on form superbly and very much, you know, hoping to pick.
Mitani goes neck and neck with Ramadipa there. They nearly come to blows.
Doesn't about this track. Well, this is the time to show what he can do, because he's with Vader Pratama back in for Moto3 right for next year. Superb.
Marco Morelli was a second quicker than everybody else on track. That to the final corner. 4 laps to go, Peter. This is where it really changes. They fan and
in 4th, in fact 5th or 6th place at the moment. It's Marco Morelli who has the advantage.
Time around near enough for 1:45.3. Goodness gracious.
Man, that's incredible.
Weave across the start and finish straight in towards turn 1. Iriarte goes up the instage.
Christian Daniel Jr. up into 3rd place behind Brian Iriarte, and Vader. Absolutely superb.
Morelli's absolutely in the groove. This is like what we saw. He just makes it stick.
And we were saying Pratama back in 4th place under great pressure from Beñat Fernandez and Gonzalez and couple.
From one of his 2 wins back last year. No, it was actually
Mitani do what he did yesterday when he finished 5th after coming off the back Bushin.
It's all very well having the upper hand and knowing something about this track that Vader doesn't, but Brian, Vader, you set the fastest lap. That graphic on your screen is wrong.
Okay, right. So, to the grid, well, he's already up into 4th place, briefly, back to 5th just now.
Oh, big moment for Beñat behind you. What have you got on Marco Morelli out front? No plan B, 95. Look.
Brian Iriarte has the advantage. He's now got Marco Morelli locked onto the...
Fernandez then, as Marco Morelli comes up at the inside then. We got Iriarte looking back.